All right, welcome to episode 14,
14
number 14 of the
14
Bozos and Buckets podcast.
buckets.
Simon, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm a little tired today, but let's get it on. Fight through it. We'll get it done today.
Yeah, it's the finals. You have to fight through it because you're like a player.
Right.
You got to fight through it. So I'll start off with the question of the day because I've been lacking lately. So it's been really, really hot this weekend, and usually when it's hot, I like to cool down. So what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Right?
Um, I think usually I go for just strawberry ice cream. It's nothing crazy. I
Mid,
don't
mid,
know.
mid, 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 mid.
What do you do? What's your go-to?
Usually my go-to is pretty tough, but like I usually do like any like coffee flavored ice creams, or I'll do like chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, or I don't know. Those are like my two favorites.
You said
That is good.
coffee and you shit on strawberry, bro.
It's better.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Strawberry is just like too artificial. Like it doesn't even.
I like strawberry cheesecake when it's from like the Ben and Jerry's one. That shit is fire.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like actual strawberry cheesecake, like the original cheesecake with the strawberries on top. That's like fire.
Like the cheesecake one with the cheese and stuff and the
Yeah.
cake. Okay, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
give
no,
I'll,
I
I'll,
agree.
I'll give that one to you, but
Okay, cool.
I can't do just plain strawberry ice cream. I can't do it. It's like it's just not appetizing.
I feel you.
But what is appetizing is Golden State evening the series at 2 games
No.
apiece.
Nar.
Final score of Game 4, 107-97. I was really close. Like in like one of our group chats, I said like Warriors are gonna win 107-101, and it was 107-97. So I was really close. But Simon, what were your thoughts on Game 1? Biggest takeaway?
On game 4?
Yeah, Game 4.
My biggest takeaways were that I don't know. It was very different from what we were used to. We didn't see a quarter where either team outscored the other by a ridiculous amount. Usually it's the Warriors in the third and then the Celtics in the fourth. But we didn't have to. We didn't get to watch that this time around. They both contained each other fairly well, and then the Warriors just were able to play better towards the end, especially in the fourth quarter. They just kept shooting their shots. They stayed consistent, and the Celtics just had bad offensive decisions.
Yeah, I would agree. The biggest takeaway for me was the rebounds, because in Game 3, the Celtics it was like really clear in the game that they just wanted it more. They were hustling harder. They were getting all the offensive boards. They were controlling the paint. In this game, total rebounds, Golden State 55, Celtics 42. And then on the offensive boards, Golden State had 16 offensive boards to the Celtics 11. So the Warriors definitely hustled harder for sure.
I mean, if you think
Um,
about it, those 5 rebounds are enough to make the difference on their own.
yeah, no, definitely. I
If
mean,
each one
especially
gets converted to a second chance.
definitely. I mean, in a game, it was only a 10
Sorry.
point finish. So
Yeah. I mean,
What's up?
it was a 10-point finish, and it wasn't really even a 10-point finish. It was like a 6-point game. It just kind of, they scored at the end, like, so whatever. But the Warriors were able to sink a dagger. I think the Celtics have struggled with just finding the right shot, you know what I mean? I get that they're slightly open and not fully contested, and that's encouraging for them to shoot. But if it's a close game, you're up 2-3, I feel like you should probably try and find the best guarantee of a basket. You shouldn't be shooting a 3 with like 12 seconds left on the shot clock if you're not fully open, uncontested. You know, if there's slight like a slight contest, I wouldn't necessarily take the shot. I don't find it worth it, especially when the margin is so small. If you're up 12, 15, okay, take a shot. Demoralize them. But here, I don't know. Maybe find an easy layup. Find the open guy.
Definitely.
Worst thing
No.
is you miss. After so much longer, then you run out the clock a little bit, and you're still in the lead. You just have to get a stop.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, do you think because each actually, I'll wait till asking about the game five until the other one. So, best player on the Celtics, best players on the Warriors for you. Give me one each.
Curry and Brown.
Curry and Brown. Yeah, I mean, obviously Curry dropped 43.
Unreal, man. They did a very good job. I thought in the first and second quarter holding him. Obviously, game 3 he had a 21 point. Was it first quarter or first?
It was
half?
first quarter. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. They didn't. They did contain him then, and then they let him go crazy in the second half. What they normally do a good job of is on the pick and roll. Let's say it's Smart and Williams with whoever's the screen for Curry.
Mm-hmm.
They push off Marcus Smart, and Williams usually does a pretty good job of stepping up. But I don't think they did a good job of that in the third and fourth quarter. There was a play where Steph outmuscles Smart, gets the open shot. Williams doesn't step up, cashes in the three. Then it's another play, same thing with Williams, but instead of Smart, it's Tatum. And then instead of Williams stepping like forward, Tatum is like trying to shot block from the back. He already like beat him, and he still scores it. And there was contact. It should have been an and one play for a 4-point play. Mm-hmm. But they know how to defend him. I think they got, I don't know if it was lazy or just a little confident because he was in a shooting slump and he like, oh, he's not going to hit his shots, and then you can't let him keep shooting. He's going to start getting hot. So I feel like they lack that too.
No, definitely. I probably couldn't have even said it better myself. Especially with Curry, like what the Celtics do. So like, the primary function of the Warriors' offense is like pick and rolls. So instead of fighting like over the screens, I notice like the Celtics like they do drop coverage on those screens, and they're not like trying to fight around the screen. So like that drop coverage to go under the screen, Curry's just gonna pop back and then like let it go. So
the only one that's really, really fighting those screens, I feel like, is Jaylen Brown and Derek White. I think both of them are doing a very good job of wrapping around that screen, and they've done it multiple times. And I think both of them actually have even converted it into a moving screen on Looney.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them have done that, I think, which is very good. Obviously, an offensive foul, turnover, great. They don't even get the shot, and it's not even the shooter's fault. It's just another guy. Just force him to do a dumb foul, and you got the ball going the other way for you. So
yeah,
you have to fight those.
Yeah, that effort's important. I remember I forget like what quarter, like how much time was left, but I saw like one like Jaylen Brown was going like full screen to fight through. He was like running full steam ahead to fight through the screen, and then like Looney just like,
and he got dropped.
Yeah,
he didn't even have to sell it too much because you don't. He does move slightly. I don't know if it should be called based on the rules. It should be called, but based on the way they usually call, I don't know. But I get it's the finals. They notice your hustle. The refs will give you the call if you're really fighting, bro. You don't think so. You think they just call the game, but if they see you like playing intense, doing what you're supposed to be doing, and then you get an unfair moving screen, they're gonna call that moving screen on you.
Yeah,
if you're lazy, you're jogging, they're not gonna call shit.
Nah, unless it's Scott Foster, 13-0, 13-0 in reffing Celtics games. But before,
does he ref tonight?
Oh, I don't know. That's a great question. Did you see that supposedly somebody leaked the script to the finals?
Yeah, it's supposed to be what, Warriors today, or is it Celtics?
It's Celtics
I know
today.
It's Celtics somewhere. So it's
Celtics final 2. Yeah.
Dang.
But if it's true, we'll see.
Dang.
But
I don't know, bro. I'm kind of scared. I think we should be I think the Celtics should be up 3-1 right now. They gave up the lead late in the fourth, I believe. I actually was watching at like the 3 minute mark when they just kept missing, and then I told my girls like, hey, like you can change the channel. Like I'm not gonna finish this. I knew it was over. It was such a slow and poor offensive ending for the Celtics that I knew they weren't gonna come back. And if they played better offense this game, they played decent defense. If they played better offense on its own, they would be up 3-1 right now, and they could afford to lose a game here at the Oracle, but you can't allow that because then a game 7 is very, very, very stressful against the Warriors. I did predict Celtics at 7, but I think it would be a lot easier if you were able to do Celtics in 6.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously both teams would want to finish it off. I think I had Warriors in 6. I'm gonna stick to it because I think they win tonight at home. But and going back to what you said about the Celtics being up 3-1, even like Ime Udoka said like the Celtics would be up 3-1 if it wasn't for their poor offense. So like that's like you can't obviously
Did
like
he say that?
he did say that. Yeah, I said it. The article came out 17 minutes ago.
He knows what he's doing.
Former Laker player Ime Udoka, we found out the other day. On the 2004 Lakers team that lost to the Pistons. But and then
super stacked team that choked.
We had a bunch of washed players, man. It's just like this year. Real
you
quick,
had
shout
Kobe
out.
on your team.
We had Kobe and Shaq.
Okay, shout out who?
Oh, shout out Wiggins. Shout out Wigwag, man. 17 points, 16 boards. My man was a horse out there. 16 boards from a small forward.
What a good job.
Leading rebounder in the game. Nobody else came close.
I mean, Steph had 10, no?
Steph had 10, yes, but
Yeah. Hey, from a PG, bro. Not
right.
bad.
It's really good.
They're the rebound gads because it was what they combined for 26 and they had 55. They almost got half the total rebounds from their team. I'm sure the rest was probably like Looney.
Yeah, Looney had 11.
Yes, there it is. That's 37. There's only 18 to the rest of the team.
Draymond had 9, so that's the majority, right? Oh, that's something interesting to talk about. This has to be like the worst finals performance from like Draymond and like that he's ever been in, right? Because like he's looking horrible.
I don't want to get into underdog right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, because I muted my mic for a sec. I don't want to bring up underdog too much, but the special line, I'm gonna go ahead and tease it, was originally Draymond over 0.5 points, just points, over 0.5 points, and they had to change it to points, rebounds, and assists just to guarantee that it's a lock, because people were scared that he was gonna score 0 points and you might actually lose a free line. Holy shit, is he playing bad? Even his mom is roasting him, bro.
His mom is roasting him. I was gonna bring that up, dude. She's tweeting out like, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Hey, deadass though, I'm selling her house. Deadass, I'm selling her house. So she says some shit to me like that. That shit is disrespectful as fuck. All the cars, the house, gone. Figure it out. Don't ever talk to me about. Don't ever talk about me like that. They call her. You call them what? A clone?
A clone?
That's crazy. Something like that. Like, who's this guy? It's not
dude.
Draymond.
Yeah. He got to play a lot better. But like you said, that line was 0.5. He scored 2 points last game. 2 points.
Dude, you see, that's too scary. That's so scary. And I think it was just a putback.
Yeah.
It was a putback.
It was, yeah. And he smoked, like, whenever he drives or something, he'll smoke a layup. Like, he can't... He'll do one putback.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
Dude,
Rodman wanna be so bad. So bad.
Honestly, dude, he bricks... I don't think he's made a 3. Has he made a 3 this entire series?
No.
Like, he bricks all his 3s. I mean... He's known for like having like an all-around game, sure, but he had like 8 assists and 9 rebounds. But like, his efficiency is just
Bro,
horrific.
all around game.
You need
He
points for an all-around
gives it.
game.
He gives it to the best shooters, bro. His passes are nothing complex. They're mostly handoffs into a screen. Maybe there's one or two that are okay, but like he's giving it to the best scorers. Steph has the best efficiency field goal shooting percentage of the whole playoffs. I think he's like at 80% uncontested shot. Like it's ridiculous. He outdid all other players that the Celtics have had to deal with. I think he's shooting better than Giannis, KD, whoever. Jimmy Butler, they played in the last one, although Jimmy was second, but like he had 51%.
Mm-hmm.
He's just on a way different level for his efficiency.
Yeah,
Sorry, where was I going with this? Draymond, bro,
Yeah.
he's not all around. He's not all around. He
Yeah.
just gets rebounds, talks shit, bro. Tries to get under your skin. That's his game. I get it, but overrated. If he is even rated highly, I don't know. I think everyone just doesn't fucking like him.
Yeah, I think nobody likes him, but I think he's regarded as not underrated, but like a lot of people like his game, and like he's important. It's just like he needs to focus on like playing more than instigating, and I think like because like if you instigate like a lot, it just gets annoying. Like I mean, like I know I'm like a consistent Pat Bev hater, but like all the time, man, like come on, like just play. Like I don't know.
It's supposed to be like a persona, bro, I feel like, and it ends up becoming like a real part of them. You know what I mean? Like you
Like they're
Pat
trying
Bev
to be
has
the Joker,
been
and they
like that,
actually
bro.
like
Since
think
the
they're
Rockets,
Joker.
he's been annoying, and like now it's to the point.
Crazy.
It's bad.
But,
like it's to the point where he talks crazy on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a former Clipper, and he be talking mad about like CP3, bro. Like I ain't having all that. Like that
Going
shit
on
is
First
so
Take.
disrespectful. Yeah, man. Like be humble, bro. You have not accomplished anything yourself.
He hasn't, and he thinks he's the best defender on like planet Earth, and I don't know. I didn't mean to make this like Pat Bev slander, but like it's like that irritating persona that like it's just like after a while it's like okay, like if you're playing bad, focus on playing well first and then instigate.
It's a little fly, bro. I just want to flick him. Shut up.
Dude, you can tell like
fucking job, bro.
it's kind of working though, because like not really working, but like you can tell Jaylen Brown's getting like really annoyed with him.
Yeah, I don't know how he's able to keep quiet. The Celtics have been very, very good at staying calm. Very good. But I think they're not doing enough to get him out of the game.
Right.
When was it? When he should have been ejected? I think we've already said this enough, but like if a guy's got a tech or he's got 2-3 fouls, go at him. Even if you don't score, go at him, stress out the team a little bit. Just throw off the slightest little things. They do a good job of getting Steph into a little bit of foul trouble early. Usually he has at least 2 fouls typically at the end of the first quarter, which is good. Maybe one offensive one defensive one. He does tend to push off a little bit. Draymond hooks, like stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like bad habits. Encourage their bad habits, and it'll work out in your favor. So they should definitely try and do that. Game 5, because it does work.
Definitely, I agree. Shout out Derek White, 16 points in 36 minutes. He's been playing great. Robert Williams, man, that's like I like Tatum's probably my favorite like player on that team, but God, Robert Williams is so good. Like he's
I would
like
hate to see the Celtics not win.
This is I don't think they'll get a team as good as this again for a while.
No, I think if they lose, they'll run it back. I don't think anyone's going anywhere. There's no reason to split up Tatum and Brown, because if they should have done it after they lost to Brown in the Eastern Conference. But it's also breaking them up too early. But look at them now. They went all the way to the finals. Some
Yeah.
people say they wouldn't be here if the Bucks were fully healthy. I think that's a load of shit. They still would have made it. The Warriors, how old are they? They won't be running this forever. Their time to win
No.
was now and 2019 when they should have, but
Yeah,
I don't think any more than that.
let me see the age on that team because like they're not
I'd like
young.
to talk a little bit about trade rumors too. It's nothing Game 5 related, but I saw these like four ideal trades, and
Oh,
I thought two of them were very interesting.
I think I saw those too. Real quick though, just to answer your like age question, Clay is 32, Steph is 34, Draymond's 32. So the core is well over 30.
Over 30, yeah.
All right, what were those trade rumors you're talking about?
Let me see if I can find it.
Was it on Twitter that you saw it?
I found it.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it after. Let's do a Game 5 prediction real quick, and then
Really
we'll run
quick,
that.
have you
What do
seen
you?
Magic Johnson
Go
tweet?
for it. A couple times. I don't follow him, so it doesn't always come on my feed. But it's like, oh, liked by or this person follows.
Oh my God,
Whatever about it. I saw the thing about Steph.
it's just the way he tweets is like hilarious. Like he's
Bro,
like here, I'll read you a tweet that he said like after the game. One of the big reasons the Warriors won Game 4, besides Steph Curry going off for 43 points and 10 rebounds, was Golden State dominating on the boards. He'll just tweet like stuff like that, like the most
like random
obvious.
facts. He's an old person, bro. He's an old head.
But everybody's just like, thanks, Magic. All right, you have Game 5 predictions. Okay.
You.
All right. So back in San Francisco. By the way, Golden State should have stayed in Oakland. But whatever. Back in San Francisco, tied 2-2. The momentum is going Golden State's way. I predicted Warriors in 6. Continuity. I'm taking the Warriors. I'm gonna go 105, 102. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think the Warriors win by 3.
Celtics win.
Of course.
Have not lost games back to back. Every game that they've lost, they've gotten a dub out after, and I think they're hungry, man. I really hope they have a sour taste in their mouths after a poor offensive performance in the fourth quarter, where they just let it slip after leading pretty much the whole game, and not by a significant amount, but 5-10 points, enough to just keep them at bay, and you can't let that lead go when you're at home. You have to close it out. But I think because of that, they're going to work hard. They're going to get it done. They already did it game 1. They can do it again. 90, 98, 94, I think. Maybe a little more offensive, 105, 98.
Yeah.
But I don't think that'll be anything too crazy. Hopefully it's a fucking blowout. I don't say that for the hope of like making it a like exciting game, but I think if it's a blowout, it's very demoralizing for the Warriors, especially going into Game 6 away, you know? So, that's all you can hope for, and hopefully they get it done. If they have the lead, they keep it. They create a big enough lead if the Warriors are to have a big third quarter, and then just finish them off in the fourth.
Definitely. It could be. I could see it going either way. But I think Golden State has the momentum. They're at home. They need to win this one, especially because if they go back to Boston down 3-2 versus up 3-2, like worst case scenario, it's Game 7 at home. If they're up 3-2 going
Worst
into Game
case
6.
scenario.
Well,
But
I'm saying,
if they lose this game, forcing a Game 7 in TD is going to be so hard.
true, but the Warriors have not lost a game back to back either. So they both have been like literally going
I
like
mean, the
back and
way.
forth.
Yeah, so that means the Celtics would win today, based off
If
stats. The Celtics would win
based,
today. Then the Warriors would win the next game. Then the Celtics would win the next game. All
yeah,
purely based on stats.
all purely based on stats.
But
Yeah,
obviously, I don't think that'll happen. One of them will
no,
lose. One of them will lose back to back. Who will it
yeah,
be? We don't know.
it's gonna have to be some of them. It's gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
But
Um.
who do you see stepping up on the Celtics tonight? That's not named like Tatum or Brown, and I'll do the same thing for Golden State, not named Curry
Williams.
or
Grant Williams.
Grant Williams. All right, I like it. Solid player. All right. Then from the Warriors, who do you have? That's like not big time.
I don't know. I don't know if you consider Wiggins big time, but I think he's been the solid number two option. Solid number two. Clay's
Oh
been
yeah.
doing a good job, but Wiggins is everywhere. I hate watching Tatum have to go against Wiggins. Although, shout out, what's his name? Bielitsa, whatever.
Bielitsa, yeah.
That dude is putting clamps on Tatum too. It's so hard to watch. Who is this little fat European dude, bro? Get him out of
Dude,
here.
and he's 34. Bielitsa's 34.
I know. And
Tatum's only
I think
19.
he's got him like 0 for 6, bro. Tatum is only 19, bro. It's pretty surprising to see him here in the NBA Finals doing what he's doing at only the age of 19. But the 34-year-old does have experience, obviously 15 years over him. Knows how to use his body well. I heard a term the other day. I thought it was funny. It's like old man strength. Like they're not somehow strong, but they are. Like Al Horford, bro. Like that shit does not make sense, but at the same time, like
It makes a lot of
I don't know how to
sense. Like,
explain it. Yeah, like old man strength.
I don't know, man. It's just
It's a great term.
obviously I think it's like with when it's old, I think it's not a matter of strength, it's a matter of stamina, but I know old dudes got strength. Like those
Yeah, for real. They know how to. They had enough time for that mind muscle connection like that. They know how to use it perfectly.
100%. It's just that those muscle fibers are not lasting more than like 10 seconds.
You will be sore after. You will be very sore after. But you got the strength.
Need a sauna or an ice bath after, honestly.
So icy
Back
hut.
back to
Shout
back
out,
to
Shay.
Back to Wigwag.
Huh.
Wiggins has been my favorite player this whole series. I mean, Curry's doing Curry, but like nobody's talking about like how good Wiggins has been like each game. Like he's been scoring above 15, he's grabbing boards, he's defending Tatum and Brown like with elite efficiency. And yeah, I mean if Curry wasn't going crazy, I would pick Wiggins for final MVP on the Warriors.
I agree with that.
And then on the Celtics, you have Grant Williams obviously stepping up. That's a
I think he's
great
going to play a
pick.
physical game today.
Yeah,
I think
it's
he's going to play a very physical game. I think he really does need to. He doesn't necessarily need to score too much, but just get in their heads a little bit, grab some boards, shoot a corner three or two. I think he's like a very good PJ Tucker role if he could fulfill that. That's who I see him, and that's who I compare him to.
definitely. I call him Mini Barkley. Like,
Mini Barkley.
yeah, man.
I don't know if I'd go as far as comparing him to Barkley, but
Oh yeah, I mean obviously
I see why you would say that.
their games are similar. That's what I think. But he's taller than I thought. I think he was like 6'4". He's 6'6", but still not for a power forward. That's pretty small. So my player on the Celtics that I think is gonna step up or should step up is Al Horford. I think he needs to have a game like the game one that they had, where he just couldn't miss. But in fairness, they're not really putting the ball in his hands a lot. But if he can have a game like game one, I think it puts the Celtics in a really good position.
I
But
agree.
dude, this team's so deep. I'm like looking at the roster, and it's like they have a couple like scrubs that like don't play, but like they're so deep.
Let's get into some underdog.
Oh no, you're talking about the trades, right? Or you want to do that after?
Oh yeah, the trades.
Or
What
you
do
want
you think?
since it's a separate topic, you want to just do it after because underdog's related to all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out underdog.
Underdog.
I
Also,
used
too,
my
like
10 free play in my bookie. Do you remember that? I fucking lost it betting on the Celtics.
I knew you know what you should have done. You should have bet on the Warriors because then you either would have been happy or you would have been right.
I was
That's
trying to
it.
be right and happy, Shay. Like what's so wrong? I'm just trying to find both. Like why should I have to settle for one, Shay? I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
I
Like,
told
do
you
you
the
want me
Warriors were gonna
miserable,
win.
Shay? Do you want me miserable, Shay?
Sometimes.
Like, should I just use the mic's cord? I mean,
Yeah.
oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. You should just
Clip
record on
that.
like.
Clip
You should,
that. Clip that. Chat, clip that.
you should record like you should use like these. Like remember like when you used to have to wrap these like
Wow.
around the iPod for it to work because the cord is
Yeah,
broken.
I'm not 40. Nah,
Yeah.
I use nothing with cables anymore.
Yeah. That's what I want you to use next
Nah.
episode.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't have those. But anyways,
You don't use cords?
nah,
What is your microphone connected to
Cordless.
right now?
cordless.
Your microphone is cordless?
Cordless, baby.
Hold it up. That's what I thought, you little bitch. All right. Obviously, I don't know if we're gonna count this as a Warriors player, but I can't believe they had to do
Under.
points.
Under.
Under on Draymond?
La. Over.
Dude, watch him get a tech and get thrown out before he even records the stat.
Don't say that.
Oh my god.
I don't want to bet
Okay.
on Tatum. I don't like his line.
Okay, how many 3-pointers has he made like the past couple games? Because I think that might be.
He made 3 in the first last time, but I think he only ended with 5.
The line's 3.5.
Hmm?
The line is 3.5.
I know, but I don't know at the same time.
Jaylen Brown 2.5 3-pointers. Same with Marcus Smart. I don't know. I like the 3-point stats because the Celtics shoot a lot of threes. But is there anybody on the Celtics that's jumping out to you?
Why is there no steals blocks for Robert Williams?
I just thought I'm watching that right now. There's nothing. Let's see.
I'm down for Pritchard under 5.5 points, rebounds, assists.
What?
He has not been playing a lot, bro.
Under
He hasn't.
4.5? 5.5.
5.5.
He's been playing 10 minutes, but.
What is his
Okay,
average?
yeah, that's fine. I mean, past couple games, 1.1 rebound, 3.0 rebounds. I mean, what
3,
is it? Yeah,
2.
2, 4, and then game. He played 18 minutes in one game and went crazy, but not crazy, but 4 points,
Wait,
4
what,
rebounds,
what?
2 assists. Not it was
That's
on
10?
this game.
Yeah, it's just one game. That's why his line is so high. I think under is fine.
Under's
Pick
good.
one more
and
on
then,
each team.
I
And then
am
we'll do
thinking.
versus. You got to bet Wig, huh?
Wait, so hold on. Are
That's
we
your
doing one more
guy.
Celtics player, or are we doing a Warriors player?
Each, and then a versus.
Okay, so
I
Draymond-
count the Draymond one though.
okay, so if I'm doing a Warriors player, let's see, what are Wig's stats? Ooh, 9.5 rebounds and assists. Smash that over.
Okay, down.
Bro got 16 boards last game, and you're telling me he's coupling that with assists? I mean, he only averages like 2 assists a game, but like
Hey. Yeah, no, I feel you.
he can have
Grant
8
Williams,
rebounds and 2
5.5
assists.
points.
Grant Williams, 5.5 points.
Or 8.5 points, rebounds, assists.
Let me see his lines. He does
I
not.
think
He does
over.
not dish it out. Oh, you see
Yeah,
that?
that's
He
why.
just-
Points, rebounds is 7.5 with assists 8.5, so it's just one.
That's wild.
But who knows what? I'd rather take the all over because, like, who knows what kind of impact he'll have today. So he could go high on assists and not rebounds and points, and then we miss out on that. That's why I'd rather just group them all together.
His line is
I
just
wish
one.
they had a defensive one for Derek White.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, so hold on. So, so Jalen
Oh,
Brown,
or do you want to do a .5 assists?
he just needs one.
Oh, you want to do Jalen Brown? Let me see Jalen Brown.
His
We did that last time with Williams, and he got 2.
Yeah, that's facts.
You said his threes, 2.5.
What is the? Do you have his
He has been cash.
Can you pull up his 3-pointers made? Past couple of games, because Underdog doesn't show it. Also, to Underdog, if you want to reach out to us for a sponsor, also one suggestion. If you can show the 3-pointers made, because I know you guys offer 3-point stats, so if you can show the 3-pointers made on their past lines, that'd be great.
I use StatMuse. I don't know if you use StatMuse.
StatMuse.
But StatMuse is pretty clutch. You just search into the search bar. I searched Jalen Brown finals, and it shows all 4 of his finals performances this season. He's made 2, 3, 4, and 2. So 2 overs, 2 unders. Not sure.
Yeah, if it's so even like that, I'm not confident. But
technically, he did have a bad shooting last game with only 2, and it was 25%. He's usually at the 35% from 3, so if he shoots 8, he should make 3. I don't know if you're willing to bet on that.
You want to just do Grant Williams to get 1 assist?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh man. Okay, so one more. So we need a versus.
Grant Williams over 0.5 assists, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe that's a
and
lie.
then one more. Oh, we need a versus.
Yeah.
Or rivals. I don't know why I keep calling it versus.
So we can't do anything with
Same thing,
Draymond, Grant Williams, Pritchard, or Wiggins.
We can run back Steph and Tatum.
Steph and
We
Tatum's
did
not
it
a
last
bad
time,
one.
and we chose Tatum. We got shit on.
Ooh, 3-pointers made, Klay Thompson and Tatum. That's an interesting one.
You want to do that one? I like that one, actually. I do like that one a lot.
Right? So who are you taking in that
Yeah. Tatum.
one?
You want to do Thompson?
What if Thompson's three's been? Just out of curiosity. Because I feel like this one could go Klay could either be insanely hot or insanely cold. So
Hold on. I searched Thompson finals and it tripped out because there's also Tristan Thompson, but he hasn't seen the playoffs since before the Kardashians.
looking through these, it's a lot of interesting lines right now, honestly. Rebounds in a
3-1-5-4.
3-1-5-4.
Let me search up Tatum.
Tatum's is probably higher because he's been cashing lately. I feel like
1-6-3-4. I think he's higher by 1.
Do you want to do a different one, before we commit to this? Because I feel like it could go. It's that one's a little dicey. There's an interesting one. It's Robert.
Did we bet on Wiggins?
We did.
Oh yeah, we did.
Rebounds and
Let's do
assists.
Poole and Derek White.
Poole and Derek White. Okay.
Yeah,
Which one?
I like Derek White.
Points,
Poole
rebounds,
at
assists,
home.
or just points and assists?
I thought just points.
Oh, points.
I
Yeah.
just thought
Okay.
points. Wait,
Derek White's not a bad one.
I don't fucking know. I think he does consistently better scoring. Let me see. Because Poole's been getting 8 points, I think. Last 5, Derek White has been averaging 12.8. Let me see finals.
Poole's probably been averaging 10.
Finals alone, 14.
Poole's probably 10.
Poole's been averaging 12.5. Derek White's been averaging 14.
Yeah, odds will tell you go Derek White, so I'm okay with that.
Okay, bet. Let's do it.
Cool. So just to recap, Draymond's on the special, point 0.5 rebounds and assists, points, rebounds, and assists. So obviously over. Grant Williams having 1 assist.
1 assist, man. Just get a rebound and dish it.
Peyton Pritchard under 5.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
Beautiful.
Andrew Wiggins over 9.5 rebounds and assists.
Gift. Might as well have been a second free line.
I think that's so cash. And then Derek White having more points than Jordan Poole. If I was just obviously doing like two players, obviously I'm not going to include the line in this because that's like too easy just to do two picks. But
I mean, I think if it's given,
yeah. If you're just going to do the line and one other player, I feel most comfortable with either
Wiggins.
Draymond.
You have to do somebody from the other team.
Yeah, so it'd probably be Draymond and Pritchard then.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I feel most comfortable
I mean,
about.
I think Wiggins is such a dead giveaway that I would do the line Wiggins and Pritchard, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think if you do Draymond over, Pritchard under, and Wiggins over, that's a nice little ×6 right
We're
there.
just fucking addicts, and we're just gambling 2 more picks than we need to. So,
But but the numbers will tell you. But also too, remember, they're gonna hit.
yeah, but
Right.
we're not liable if they don't.
Of course not. But we won't have to not be liable. But we're not liable.
Yeah, no, like we're gonna be counting cash, but like we also might not be, and it's not our faults.
All right.
But
man.
yeah, anyways.
Moving on to those trades. Let's see.
Yeah, so Celtics, I got Celtics, Shay's got Warriors. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah.
Recapped everything.
Our predictions are pretty much consistent with
Bleacher
our-
Report. I saw it on Twitter first, and then I saw it on Instagram. It said 4 trades for 2023 title contenders. The first one,
Okay.
I think one of my favorite ones. Bradley Beal heads to the Heat.
Bradley Beal to the Heat.
Hypothetically, Wizards would get Tyler Harrow, Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, and the number 27 pick.
That's interesting, actually.
I think I like that a lot.
Oh, here
I
we
don't
go.
know
I
how it
found
would
it.
work because that's a lot of small guards.
Mm-hmm.
Not small guards, but a lot of guard play.
Yeah.
But it would be very helpful to them. Obviously, Beal's on a max, but you would get rid of Duncan Robinson's shit contract, which would be phenomenal. Tyler Harrow, I don't know what the fuck happened to him in the playoffs.
Bad.
6-man did not keep it a buck. Caleb Martin is good second team, like second rotation, and Gabe Vincent's like all right. I don't know. What do you think?
Vincent was pretty cashed in that Celtics Heat series. He kept him in it a lot of the times. But in terms of the trade, I think it's actually a good trade for both sides because Miami's in win now mode. Like they want to go get a chip,
dude.
obviously.
Butler and Lowry are only getting older.
But I think it's good for the Wizards too because I mean they get to dump a max. I mean obviously you get Duncan Robinson's, but I think you only have 2 years left of that contract because Duncan already burned a year off of that. And then you'd be paying Beal a lot more.
I think it's good. It's a lot
longer.
of decent players. Yeah, I think it's a lot of decent players on the Wizards, and they have choices as to what they do and what doesn't work. Just package it out, maybe get a new star.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the issue with the Wizards. I don't see anybody like not wanting to play there because they're the Wizards.
Yeah,
You know
I think Miami would have to give up. Here's what I think. I think maybe Miami doesn't part with Gabe Vincent. But I think Washington instead of Gabe Vincent would ask for like another pick or something. You know what I mean? Because Washington's not really like a free agent. Washington's not really like a free agent destination, so they're gonna have to build through the draft. Like they got Beal through the draft, so they're not really gonna
or John Wall too, I guess. But.
Through the draft. All these guys are through the draft. The only player that's like somewhat decent and he played really well for them this year was Kuzma.
MJ.
Oh. Same person.
Literally, sorry. I thought we were saying synonyms.
All right. First player that comes to mind when you see Jordan, Kuzma. All right. Next trade.
Next trade. Christian Wood to the Grizzlies.
Ooh,
Rockets get Brandon Clark, DeAnthony Melton, and the number 22 pick.
great trade for Houston.
I think it's amazing for the Grizzlies. Amazing. Because now Jaren Jackson has a big guy who can help him.
Yeah, and the guy is actually skilled on offense.
Steven Adams might get moved to the bench a little longer than he's used to, but
That's not
I think
bad.
it's a great trade.
Yeah.
He's a rebounder. He does like to get his double doubles. I think it would help space the floor if he stays in. Jackson doesn't have to stay in. He could be a little bit more on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
He can shoot the ball. Both of them can actually shoot the ball, which is kind of scary. Pair that with a bunch of other dogs. I forgot about Christian Wood, but we always have this talk about who has the dog in them. I feel like he does.
Christian Wood got that dog in him for sure.
Exactly.
I
Feels
think
bad for KPJ, but shit, it is what it is.
I don't think it's horrible because I think it's another trade again that's good for both sides because Christian Wood on the Grizzlies, obviously, like for the reasons you just laid out, could be a good fit. I don't think in that scenario, I don't think maybe they keep Steven Adams, but he's just such a liability now, and they'd probably rather just not pay him than have him on the roster.
I feel that.
But for the Rockets, I think Brandon Clark is a solid player.
You think? Wait. You said what about Adams? One more time.
Oh well, I don't think that. I think they'd rather just get rid of him than like pay him.
It would be interesting to put him in a package, huh? I was thinking it would be. I think he does a good role because it's like what a young guard on the Rockets in Green or KPJ. Yeah. Just do that pick and roll. It's what Steven Adams is fucking used to, and just put on a wash team with no real big. If they get rid of Wood, obviously Brandon Clark and DeAnthony. Brandon Clark's big. But,
yeah.
But if it's Steven Adams instead, I just see them giving up Brandon Clark because they're not going to say yes to just Steven Adams and DeAnthony Melton in the pick. Although they could send another pick, but who knows how many they got.
Yeah, and
I think the wait, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say the Grizzlies shouldn't be trying to draft anymore. I think the team they've got is the team they've got, and they should trade. Mm-hmm. Any other young guys just is too long. You should not wait. You should make a run now.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Jaws well, obviously with that, Jaws in his prime, so that'd be, take advantage of the opportunity. Trades 100%. Are going to be important because, Memphis isn't going to be a big free agent destination. And trades and draft are like how a lot of these teams get good. But shout out to Anthony Melton. He's a solid player. He's not like crazy special, but like he's really solid. And like in limited minutes, he's really efficient for the Grizzlies. I like that. I like that for them a lot. Depending on what the Rockets do in the draft, like if they get like Paolo or like Jabari Smith, something like that, shipping off Wood wouldn't be as bad. So.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Next, I don't want to talk about this one too much because I don't see it happening. But it says Damian Lillard joins the Joker in Denver. Blazers would get Michael Porter Jr., Bones Highland, Monty Morris, the number 21 pick. I just don't see him fucking leaving, bro.
Running from the grind?
I think it's good if they get rid of like Monte Morris, Bones Highland. I kind of don't like that Michael Porter Jr. Other than the contract, they'd be getting rid of a pretty big contract, and I think Dame is more worth it than MPJ. Mm-hmm. And then hopefully Jamal Murray decides to play sometime in the future. I think that's a pretty good duo. Pair that with Jokic at the big. They should be able to get some action going there.
Definitely, that's a good breakdown, and that's a good point. Like, I mean, I feel like they made this trade forgetting that Jamal Murray is there, because like on the floor, like
I'm forgetting that Dame is Dame, bro.
Well, also, like, are you gonna put like? I mean, it's gonna be weird, like Murray, Lillard, and Jokic on the same offense. Like, I mean, Jokic kind of runs that offense.
It's pretty nasty, bro.
That's it. It's nasty, but it's like I just don't know, like efficiency, like wise. I don't know.
Watch. His boards, Jokic's boards are going to go down simply because of the fact that Dame is going to make shots.
Yeah, his assists are going to go way up.
Exactly. You're gonna see a drop off and a pick up, and it's gonna be very beneficial towards the team overall.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm curious on if when the Clippers and the Blazers made that trade together for like Norman Powell and like Covington,
When we finesse the fuck out of them.
when you finesse the fuck out of them, I'm curious if Dame was involved in those talks.
He's not a GM, bro.
No, not like the GM, like him influencing it, but I'm saying like between like the Clippers front office and the Blazers front office, like if the Clippers tried getting Dame and the Blazers just said no,
No,
but
I don't see that because I don't think him and like Paul George got like a thing going on.
oh, they hate
I
each
think
other.
they
That's right.
reconciled, but I don't think that shit. I don't think that shit gets forgiven. Yeah.
That was a bad shot.
I don't know why I said that, bro. I can't defend that. Yeah, I think we can just pass over onto the next one. This one's very unlikely.
All right, what's
This one I
one?
like,
You
although
like?
I hate him.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Rudy Gobert
Yep.
links up with Katie and Kyrie in Brooklyn. Jazz get Ben Simmons, Nick Claxton, and the number 23 pick. I like this a lot, and I would like this even more, especially if the Heat somehow trade instead of for Bradley Beal for Donovan Mitchell, because they were together in Miami. Jimmy Butler's doing something there.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely recruiting.
But I like Gobert on the Nets because he brings a defensive element that they lack, I think. They're pretty decent defenders. I'm not saying they're bad, but they don't show it. They don't try. So I think having another defensive player, although I think Ben Simmons is a very good defender, this is a big. If they're trading a big and they're getting a big in return, it should be good. I don't think Kyrie needs another guard to play with him. He's got like a small guard like Bruce Brown or something to play off of him. But it would be interesting. I think Gobert fits a little bit better than Simmons does.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good package, you know, Ben Simmons and Claxton but
Although if you could somehow do everything in your power to keep Simmons and get Gobert, would be great. Don't know how they would do that. What the Jazz would want. Maybe a lot of picks. Maybe send Bruce Brown, Nick Claxton. Maybe a shooter in Joe Harris.
maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think how they like if they kept Ben Simmons, like probably do Kyrie, Simmons, Durant. I don't know who the four would be, and then Gobert.
Let me search it.
You know, they could probably do Bruce Brown in there, low key, like list Ben Simmons at like the four.
Play small ball.
Simmons isn't. I mean,
They
Simmons
got
like
Drummond,
6'10".
bro, and Seth Curry.
Oh.
Drummond, I think, would start.
Drummond and Gobert at the same time. Nobody's getting a board. Drummond and Gobert would be.
They got Bruce Brown as a power forward, bro. He's fucking 6'4". What kind of a power forward is that?
He's a horse though. Like he gets boards though.
Aldridge.
All just breaking a
Dragic.
hip.
Bro, I think they could package up something without getting rid of Ben Simmons. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Would they trade the people they just traded for though?
What do you mean?
Like they just got Simmons, they just got Curry, they just got Drummond, and would they trade them that quick?
I mean, I don't know. Send out Claxton, send out Goran Dragic, Joe Harris, Aldridge, Blake Griffin, Drummond. I wouldn't mind going if it means keeping Simmons.
yeah.
Just send a bulk package for one player. Like I don't think they should get rid of Ben Simmons, scratch him without giving him a try. Like you're really gonna like shit talk him for holding out on the playoffs, and then you're on top of that, you're not even gonna give him a chance. Like at least let him play like shit. So be like, yeah, good thing you didn't even play in the finals. You wouldn't have made a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely, yeah, I agree.
Now you're
Maybe-
gonna trade him. You should have traded his ass the day after he decided not to play. But he just had surgery, so hopefully that means something.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they could do a
He's probably
three-team
shot a ball
deal.
more recently than Anthony Davis, though.
April 5th. I haven't shot a basketball since April 5th. Does he? I don't know, man. I'm getting worried he doesn't have that dog in him. Like, once he got the chip.
He's comfy, bro. He's comfy. He's on a good salary. He likes to play his video games. He lives in LA, bro. Temptations are here.
He got his chip and
He's
stopped
done.
trying.
Yeah.
Dude, if he
it.
actually, like, worked half as hard as, like, he should, like...
Sheesh. He's gonna be another Shaq, man.
Yeah,
Like Kobe says.
he doesn't even have to, like... He doesn't even have to be Kobe, like, in terms of, like, work ethic. Even if he had, like, half of what Kobe had, he'd be a top 3 player. But
Could be MVP of the league.
he's that good. He just doesn't
good.
care. It's so bizarre. But hopefully he proves us wrong, because we need him to, so... But
Right.
yeah, those are 4 good trades, man. I like the. I think all of them could work.
I think my favorite one is hold on. Let me find it. Should I close out about it? I think my favorite one is the Christian Wood to the Grizzlies. And then I would say it's probably the Rudy Gobert one, if they somehow keep Simmons.
Yeah,
Then Bradley Beal. I'd prefer Donovan Mitchell there, really. And then Damian Lillard, I don't really see happening. So
yeah. I don't see the Lillard one happening. I'm kind of scratching that one, but yeah, definitely. The Beal one I like because I think even if you put Donovan Mitchell or Beal in that scenario, it helps the Heat out a lot.
it works. It works. It works.
It's what they need. They need that at the moment. They need another shot creator besides Jimmy. So
But I think Beal's very happy in DC, just collecting a bag, not really doing much, just playing the regular season.
who do you think's better between the two? Like, who would you want on your team before we go?
Bradley Beal. Oh, no, Bradley Beal's better, but I would want Donovan Mitchell on my team.
I would agree. I
Think
mean,
Donovan Mitchell promotes others to play better. Bradley Beal doesn't do that. The only reason the Wizards were somewhat decent, and I think decent, I mean 8th seed, was because of John Wall, and he was the exact same way. So if one didn't go off, the other would. I remember early in fantasy days, they would both drop like 50 fantasy points and then just fuck off for a week.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree. I think Mitchell's, and I don't think Mitchell's that far off from Beal too, but in terms of skill.
No, not a terrible amount.
But yeah, man. I think that just about wraps it up for today. Do you have anything else you want to add before we go?
Fuck coffee, ice cream. Fuck Prize Picks.
Is good. I'm telling you.
That's
Like the best too. If putting you guys on, go to Trader Joe's. They have coffee ice cream.
Shit, did you freeze?
They have little like bits of like espresso chips like in the ice cream. It's really good. So go try it. Don't knock it till you try it. So that's my plug for Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's? Okay, shout out Trader Joe's. I didn't know it's from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it's fire.
Shout out Joe if you want to sponsor us. We're down to trade with you.
You know what? You know how good that would be. Like talking about the trades and be like, hey, these trades are sponsored by Trader Joe's. Like Trader Joe's, reach out to us, man.
I'll see what I can cook up.
That's come on.
I might know Joe himself personally.
The ads write themselves. So Trader Joe's, please reach out to us.
Yeah, for real.
All right, man. I think that wraps it up. We'll
be
do another
reaching out to you
episode
as well.
later this week.
Pleasure
Recapping.
speaking with you today, Shay.
It was a pleasure,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right. Have a good one.
Wait,
What?
when would they play again? They would play again
Thursday.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
See
cool,
you.
man.
Wednesday,
All right,
Thursday.
later.
Peace out.